like to go out. Like, I just like to be wine and dine. If I tell you that, like, this what I want, this what I'm on, and you still try to pursue me, I'm not really playing the game with you.
But you playing the game because you getting what you want. You're maneuvering.
No, that's not me playing the game. That's me just going after what I want. Hey, we play the game.
Wait, I'm confused. Question for clarity. Are you saying you want to just be winding down and not be in a relationship?
I'm saying, for, whatever the case may be, depending on the person. Like, let's say you want to reap the benefits of what it is to be with a person, but you don't really want to be with that person. Yeah, you don't want the commitment, okay. But I feel like if you let that be known to who you mess with, you're not really playing a game with them because they've accepted it at that point if they keep fucking with you.
Okay, let me add another question. Let me add another element. Because I think the way I asked the question.
Yeah, I feel like it was too.
So, like, say you see a dude, right? You see, you know what I'm saying? He look good, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, once you get to talking to him, and then you're playing the game as far as, like, I gotta maneuver in certain type of ways, you feel me, to get what I want out of this person, type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
So I'm using them, tricking what you're saying.
I wouldn't say. So I guess that's in a way like we really tricking people out here for real. Like I may talk to this person, you feel what I'm saying, because they know how I listen. Or I may talk to this person.
Yeah, like, so basically what you're saying, like, look, like, if you, as from a female, like, look, I'm gonna talk to this dude, I know he's gonna buy me some phone. I'm gonna talk to this dude, I know he's gonna buy me this. I'm gonna talk to this person, that's the person I want. You know, I'm gonna
That's the game we play with each other. Like, we only in this to get what we want.
Yeah. I mean, like, sometimes, but you just can't, like, be selfish with it, though. And, like, sometimes, like, when you playing the game, like, you either playing it for material or you playing with people's emotions. That's when you gotta, like,
I don't like playing with
emotions.
Yeah.
Why can't you be selfish?
I feel like you can't really ask for too much, for real.
Why can't you?
I feel like you can.
Thank you.
I feel like the world is ours. Ask for what you want. Like, and that's why I said, like, if you let a person know that up front, that's not really playing a game with them. Now, if you're like manipulating them and lying to them, then you're playing a game with them. But if I tell you, like, I'm here for a second, leave your best impression, right, that's not playing a game with you.
Okay.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Right, like.
She said, I'm only here for a second, baby.
She came ready to play. That's all.
That's the title right there.
She came ready to play.
No. What'd you say? Only for a second?
Only here for a second, baby. Leave your best impression.
Yes.
We gonna pin that. Yeah.
So to piggyback off of that question, who do y'all feel like it's harder to impress, women or men?
That's tough.
Women.
Yeah, I'm gonna say women.
Think so?
Men are easy.
Y'all just kind of shallow. Like, it don't
shallow.
Yeah.
What? Not AF.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna say this. It might take y'all a minute to actually, like, really fuck with a girl, but to, like, just off seeing her, if y'all see a girl that's cute, y'all gonna go talk to her. Like, it's not hard to get y'all attention.
But when you say the same for
I feel like for women it's kind of different though, cause like women not gonna really like don't get me wrong, you got some women that's gonna be out there, they gonna be vulgar, they gonna be like, yeah, I want you, they gonna approach you, I'm not doing that. But for the most part, it's just like men gotta do that, cause if it don't get done, then it's like how else they gonna talk to you? You know what I'm saying?
I got a counterpoint, but yeah. So like, as far as like impressing or like even approaching, like, why do women feel like y'all have to be more so approached first? Like, why don't y'all feel like y'all, like the niggas should always come to y'all? That's been on my mind for a minute.
Sometimes we'll be bold, but other times we just gotta see like the energy that they on.
I feel like that's some bullshit,
Nah, I just feel like, yeah, it does depend on what I'm on. But then I just feel like, I don't know, I'm not just gonna go up to, well.
But I feel like,
why won't you though?
But I feel like as women, y'all want a man to come to y'all, you know what I'm saying, approach y'all, but then if you see a man that you want, whatever the case may be, you're not gonna approach him.
Because you may be missing out on the blessing. Cause you didn't want to. You want.
He might be missing out on a blessing. He ain't approached me.
That's right.
You in the back and all that.
That's a lot of blessings being missed then.
Yeah.
Well,
Bro, I mean,
So who? When does it
no,
come down
okay.
to
So
someone to
don't
make the
get me
first
wrong.
move?
If I do want something, I'm gonna go get it. But that's just how I am.
Right.
But at the same time, I just feel like a lot of times y'all be having this little eye connection. Like you looking at me, I see you looking at me.
Right.
So it's like go with your move. Like
Okay.
you know.
That's more explainable. I get the whole eye thing. But a lot of times you don't even get the eye thing. Like sometimes you
Y'all be seeing it.
like you.
Yeah.
No,
Y'all be
it's like
seeing
sometimes I just
it.
don't see.
Yeah.
Like I just
Well, I can
didn't
look
see.
past
You
you.
know what I'm saying? I just didn't see.
Y'all be seeing this.
I don't think that's the
I
case.
don't know. Or maybe because I feel like sometimes you might be like, nah, bro, she's staring.
But I feel like I feel like women think that should be like a norm for a nigga to just straight up approach. They not taking the initiative.
Like you got something to say.
I do.
Yeah,
Because I feel like that sets the tone in, like, however the relationship goes. Because if you have to, I feel like if a girl has to initiate the interest to some degree, the dude doesn't feel like he has to do anything. That's just my opinion. I feel like
doesn't have to do anything as far as what.
like pursuing. To me, I feel like men should want to chase or go after.
See, that's
what
one
they
thing
want.
I'm not gonna do.
Not chase. I won't say chase because nobody should
So
chase.
what you think is?
But I think you should initiate because
I don't think it's. I don't call it chasing.
I don't like the word chase either.
I don't
But
like
I'm just
that.
saying like you should go after the things that you want. And specifically for me, men will tell you a lot within the first 10 days you deal with them. Like a lot can be told from a dude within the first 10 days.
I'm not gonna be told from a woman in the first 60 seconds.
I feel
to
like
me.
women kind of hide a lot of this stuff at first. Cause
You think so?
I do too. I really do.
I'm
At
not.
first, because women once you gotta think, women aren't as outward with men right off the bat. Y'all kind of have to give your best. All
Why
your
do we
best
have?
at once.
Okay. Now
10
this-
days, that's why I
10 days. I'm giving Shorty 60 seconds. This is an interview. As soon as I come up to Shorty, and we can't even have a proper dialogue of communication, I can't even fuck with you. Because, like,
That's true.
if you can't have no conversation in person, what we gonna be like? What's gonna talk about? What's gonna happen?
Being quiet.
So it's in that first 60 seconds where you got, like you said, display your best in them 60 seconds, not them 10 days.
That's why I said women hide it. That's what I'm saying. Like they can talk.
They sure can, because
They
they
can talk.
cause
I
they
mean, we
in
can
the
talk about a lot, but will y'all listen? Is the question.
man.
Because like we can say a whole lot in 60 seconds, and y'all don't even care.
What? I'm paying attention. I ain't
I
even
don't
lying.
like to say it. When I first
If
met
it's
somebody,
close, I'm saying front row.
If it's somebody they want to talk to, I think you pay attention.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
Right.
Yeah, Jay, that's what I'm
You
saying.
got, yeah, I was say.
No, but I feel like, okay, like how she just said, if it's somebody you want to talk to, that goes back to the whole approaching thing.
Right.
If you see me and I'm somebody you want to get on there with, you're going to come up to me. And if you don't, then you didn't really want it that bad. Like,
Dang, but I
But
just.
then, so my question
I
on
just
that
feel
is,
like, why
when
can't
do
y'all
it
just
get to a point where y'all like,
get
wow,
there?
this nigga thirsty, this nigga da. Like, when do it get to that point?
Yeah.
That's
where, like, you
That's
have to
another
do it
common
to
topic
like-
too.
Because a
like,
nigga be talking to you, you be like,
yeah,
But it's a way.
yeah.
I feel like some people have that gift of being smooth, and some niggas aren't smooth, and they're
Yeah.
more like corny, like get the fuck out of my face.
dang. Would you say that to a nigga?
No, but they get the message. Like my body language changes. Like it's completely like I'm good. Have a nice day.
That-
But like
That's kind of crazy.
you can. I personally I like a dude that stays on it, but not in a corny way. Like it just shows me that you're interested.
I mean,
So, but that would be only if you find interest in that person. If
Yeah.
you don't find interest in the person, then it's like, he being like annoying.
Now you're doing a lot. But it could. If you're not weird, like we could be friends. I don't think every interaction has to be like I'm trying to be on you.
Yeah.
Like if you're persistent to a friendship, that's different. Like that can like grow into something.
right.
But like it has
Oh, I
to be
gotta
either
count it.
initial on both sides or it has to
Count
grow
this for days.
slow, like be slow and grow.
For real. Like the approaching, like you can't be like too thirsty with it, cause you know, like obviously we don't think like we're not gonna take you serious, for real. So it's all like approaching, it's all in process. You know, like you just can't be like thirsty when you first meet or approach somebody. Then they're gonna get the wrong impression.
And you want to say something about that?
I just feel like I'm not gonna say just men. I feel like both men and women. But a lot of times I feel like when y'all approach us, y'all feel entitled. Like I feel like a lot of men like damn near make it uncomfortable for you to say no if you want to say no. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be walking down the street and clearly you don't want to talk to them. Hey, like you know what I'm saying? So it's like damn, I'm clearly showing you I don't want to be talked to. Like, but yeah, I feel like a lot of men are like really no for real like.
Yo.
Literally, and it's like, damn, you just embarrassed the fuck out of me. And, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of y'all are really,
clear glasses,
really entitled. Like, yeah.
So that brings me to this. Yo, I got the counters for these. Like, when a man, like, say if a man comes up to you, do you automatically think that he trying to get down? Or, like, is he just trying to have a cordial conversation? Like, do y'all always think, oh, this nigga come over and talk to me, he gonna try to, you feel me, get my number or something like that, or try it.
I feel like he came up to you for a reason.
Yeah.
It is.
Alright, so let's say this. I may come up to you just because you look good, but that don't mean that I want you. Yeah, I think you're real pretty. What's your name? No. Now we in a conversation mode. That don't mean that I want you. I think women think every time a dude come up to them, it's just like she said, hey.
Can we keep it real?
Huh?
No niggas.
Y'all don't be coming up having no damn
approach
conversation.
a girl and be like, oh, you're fired, and not try to get with her. I've never seen that ever happen.
Oh yeah, you ain't never seen me in action.
I have
Not
seen you
even.
in
It's
action.
just like
I have seen you in action.
I wasn't. Don't listen to her.
But and that is kind.
That is true.
That is kind of true, but it's like that's your first instinct. But it's like once you get to meet a person, you want to see, oh, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Like,
Yeah.
it may change. So I mean, yeah, that is kind of true. Like,
But initially, it's not on no.
But I feel like it's the same for women though too though. Like
Right.
if an ugly nigga walk up to you, you like, nigga, get the fuck on my face. You don't know nothing he talking about.
It depends on the
That's so
context.
true,
Like
John.
sometimes,
Neither.
No, it doesn't
Like, for
depend
me-
on the setting. Like,
for example, like if I met a nigga and we're both taking pictures at some function or some shit, that's a friend. Like that's a work mutual shit like that. And like if he introduced himself, I introduced myself. It's just like cool. But like if I'm hanging out with my homegirls and a group of niggas approach or one nigga approaches, he not on no type of time like let's be friends. Like no, that's never been that ever. I've never seen that in my life.
But the two
yeah, the setting plays. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The setting plays a part. Like,
I mean, actually, that has happened to me before at a party though, where like a dude came up to me, and you know we was just dancing, getting lit, and then like it was all like, "What's your Instagram?" And like we cool,
Right.
like friends type shit.
Yeah, that's all it can be. Why does it
But
always?
initially, that's what I'm saying. From the jump, it wasn't just like let's be friends from the jump.
You don't know that though. That's just y'all perceived notion.
Yeah, sometimes it is, sometimes
You
it's
feel
not.
what
It
I'm
depends
saying?
on the situation and how the situation go.
But do you think that's because like of our like generation though?
what you mean?
Like for women to think, oh, this nigga, looking at every nigga and be like, oh, he's trying to talk to me, or like he's trying to take this further than what it is. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that's because of like our generation, or think this been happening?
It's been happening.
It's just
It's
different.
been happening. Like it's just happening to a different degree, but it's been happening.
Yeah, I think-
But they used to have like 12 kids back then, bro. Like
Like for
they was
real.
on that, bro, for sure. Like
They was
you
definitely
know they was on.
Nope. Yeah. Okay.
You want to swing it? You want to swing it, bro?
Yeah. Let's take a detour downtown.
Alright.
Uh-oh. You already got one. That hit you down. I seen it.
Alright, y'all. So who music do y'all feel like is more vulgar? Would it be women, like the music that women make and produce, or would it be the music that men produce and make?
Like you feel like NWA, like oh my god, you really listen to
I mean-
them? Like they used to make some crazy.
Have you ever heard of like Trina or any
Yo,
of
and then he's
Yeah, but
they go bananas.
yeah, they go bananas, but I feel like it's really about the same.
It's the same.
It's about the
I
same.
mean, like more vulgar, like more.
You just gotta think it's less like female rappers in general, so they're not really, they only touching on so many subjects, but
But why
It's
they
about
feel
the
like they
same.
gotta
But I
go
also
so
feel like-
hard